We'll begin with a few questions from the media here. Phoenix, your line is now live.
Hey, Jaleel, you probably remember me from the LFA. It's Phoenix Carnivale. Proud of you, bro. It's really great to see you in Bellator. This is a very big step up in competition. Can you talk about what it was like when you found out about this matchup?
It was an honor to get the matchup, but it wasn't a surprise, especially after Vinicius. I knew that it was only the beginning. I knew the challenges was only about to get greater from here, and I was well prepared for it. And like I said, it wasn't much of it was a surprise about the name, but the caliber of fighter wasn't much of a surprise at all. I knew that I was going right into the mix,
I remember when we used to talk back in the day, you had always talked about it was really important for you to have your self-confidence going into fights, knowing that the promotion believes in you this much to give you such a step up in competition. You must really be feeling that confidence right now.
Oh yeah, so much. It's like when I got the fight, it blew me away, and I was like, man, they see something, the same thing that my coaches see, the same thing that I see. And I'm happy that it's a situation where they trust me and trust that I'm capable to come out and get the job done, because I know I can, and my coaches, we all know I can. So it's all just like a great feeling to see that your hard work is being noticed.
How do you approach a fight with somebody who has so much experience? What do you think round one will look like?
I think round one will look like a young dude out there with a veteran, Like, I ain't ashamed to say it. I might look a little slow, same way I told them with Vinicius, man. I might come out a little wobbly, like on like some Bambi legs. But one thing that's great about me is the way I adapt with each second to the fight. So, the longer I'm in there, the worse it is. And I see that first round being situational where it's kind of like a chess match, but if I see that I have my opening, I'm definitely going to take it. And I see, he get too excited, I'm going to make sure I capitalize on that as well.
Gareth?
Good evening from London, Jaleel. I really admire your honesty in the way you talk about your fighting skills, and you're a young fighter, a native leaving the village for his rite of passage almost. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, sir, I'm the realist.
Yeah, in a way. Is our sport's really nice, isn't it, that you come up as a youngster and you're able just to go in there against someone. If you beat him, you make a name for yourself. The sport's really good in that way, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's amazing in that way, and that's why I'm happy to be here in this sport. It's like I said, the way I came into this sport, some may see it was an accident, but I don't think it was no accident. I was built on, pressure. I was built on high intense moments like this. That's what made me and got me here.
Is that your entire life, you mean, as well, not just fighting?
Yes, sir. My entire life.
Well, I look forward to meeting you and doing your whole story when we've got an hour to sit down, because it sounds amazing. Can I also finally ask, in a weird way, he fights a certain way and doesn't really fight very differently. And I think Ryan Scope showed that in Newcastle a little bit, that there's a way to beat him. Someone's almost created that blueprint. And do you work off those kind of things?
Of course, work off everything I can possibly get. Even though I'm aware that he's aware of these same, blueprints as well. So it may be a situation where he come in and maybe tweak a little bit, but the holes are still there, and they're going to be new holes and same patterns that I feel is going to be there as well through our fight.
Well, if everyone on this call is not excited about this fight, they are crazy. Look, can't wait to see you fight. It'd be brilliant.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Donna?
Hey, Jaleel, how's it going? I wanted to ask a little bit about the whole situation we're in the world at the moment and taking fights. You've obviously fought during this pandemic already. What have the differences been between when you fought in the LFA and your time in the Bellator bubble so far? And at any point were you trepidatious about taking fights?
No, I wasn't, I was, if I can get the fight, I want to fight. And if I can be healthy, I'm going to make sure I'm healthy. And I go through all the normal protocols here to make sure that I'm cleared and my team is cleared as well. With that being said, it's not too much of a difference from the LFA bubble, like LFA had things pretty, locked down as well and made sure we was all tested and we wasn't, really outside of this bubble and had everything needed. Like, I guess I can say it's more so of just probably a little bit more comfortable here,
Mm-hmm. And Patricky Pitbull is the kind of guy who, if you come in and beat him, which obviously is the intent this Thursday night, you're immediately in contention in the division. That's an exciting prospect for you, isn't it?
Yeah. And one thing about it, man, it's like I believe after this fight, people gonna see I'm a contender, either way. You know what I mean? It's like that's one thing I'm here to show. I'm here to show that I'm not no easy fight, and I ain't backing down from nobody. You know what I mean? I'm here to stay.
Are you confident of your ability to stand in front of him and trade?
Oh yeah. But come on, man. It's like man, I don't fear nobody but God, bro. I don't fear no man but God. So and I'm here to fight, bro. And I'm here to take care of business, man. I got a real family, and same way he got a real family, man. We ain't here to play around. And I ain't, I ain't some bum coming in, for a paycheck either, bro. I'm here to fight, man. This is my stuff.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Jay Anderson.
Hey, thanks very much. Just one from me. You actually fought in Bellator once before years ago, and 4 years later, is there a different feeling coming in this time in terms of both where the promotion is at and where you're at in your career?
Man, it's only different feeling is that like of like I told you so feeling to myself, kind of, you know what I mean? It's like when I was on that undercard and I was meeting like Kendall Grove and Bobby Lashley and stuff like that. I was meeting all them folks and I'm seeing how they was up there and how they was professionals. And when I was there, man, I wanted to kind of work off of it. And every time I done seen Bellator come down to the South before, I was always kind of like, a fly on the wall for like the behind the scenes stuff, like Tito come through the gym, stuff like that, get his workout in. Michael Chandler came through, King Mo, you know what I mean? So I was always like a fly on the wall, just kind of like knew that it was like I was gonna be here. And I guess like the difference is like everybody was saying UFC, but it's like me, it's more so like I told you so. I knew it was gonna be Bellator, you know what I mean?
All right, well, welcome back.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Ben Allen.
Hi, Jaleel. So it's been a crazy couple of months for you. So obviously became LFA champion. A month or so later, signed for Bellator, and then just 3 or so weeks later, you're making your debut. What's your take on how the speed at which these things have moved? Has this been as fast for you as it has for us?
It's my take on it is more so of like I knew that things was gonna come at me fast, once I got stuff rolling, once me and my team got things rolling, especially with me being active in 2020, with the whole pandemic and stuff like that. There's a lot of people who can't get fights. So me, I was like, I'm willing to take fights and, do what I got to do. So with that meant a quick turnaround, I was okay with it. Like I'm healthy and stuff like that. I don't see no reason to sit back and, just kind of ice myself and just wait a little bit long. I'm only getting older, man. I'm trying to, fight as much as I can, shine as much as I can. I still got a long way to go in this, you know what I mean?
And why did you choose to sign for Bellator? Because I'm sure you had a few other offers on your table.
Oh, UFC was definitely on the table, man. Side thing is, I was blown away with Bellator's offer,
Steve Jewin.
Jaleel, thank you for the time today. If I can sum up what Patricky told us earlier in the call, he said, I go out there to finish every time, all the time. I'm always looking for the finish. He goes out there looking for the decision. I don't know that that's really an accurate statement because you've got 5 knockouts, but what's your take?
Hey, my take is he see what he see. He say what he said. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But, I go out there looking to finish fights, It's just a situation to where I'm like, I ain't afraid to really be in that fight. You know what I mean? It's like, if I see an opening, I'm going to go take it. But, I'm not going to shy away from a situation to where it's like, it might not be there. I might take another 3-4 minutes in here to really wear them down. And I'm more so cool with putting on a clinic and, really showing, that, I'm capable of going all 3 and dominating all 3 as well. So my take on it would be like, it's decision fights, but they unanimous decisions. I don't got no split decisions if you can go back and look, they've all been like, straight up one-sided, victories, So, it is what it is.
I feel you on that. And in fact, you say it's 3 rounds, but in your last fight with Vinicius, you went 5 rounds. So you've got to feel like your cardio is well up to par for this fight.
Yeah, see, and that was my first 5-round fight, you know what I mean? And it's like, and it was the same way. I was thinking, I was like, damn, like I used to go out here and I'm a decision fighter. What am I gonna do when we go into those 4th and 5th round? Man, that 4th round came around. My coach came inside the cage. I was like, yo, I'm like, bro, I'm about to be a world champion. Cause I knew, I'm like, bro, this is just 3 rounds. I'm like, bro, I can go 4 and 5 more rounds just like that. So it is what it is, man. He go out there looking for that finish. Like I said, he get excited, man. He gonna be in for a rude awakening, man.
Our final question here comes from the line of Luis Morales. Go ahead, Luis.
Hi, how do you feel in your return to the lightweight division? Do you have plans to return to the welterweight division or do you want to stay in lightweight division?
I'm kind of like welcoming all, you know what I mean? It's like welterweight, it's a easy cut for me, but I feel like I'm more so like pretty small for welterweight, and I actually like competing at lightweight quite a bit. So I guess I would say lightweight would be, my division.
All right, Jaleel, thank you very much for the time and good luck the rest of the week.
Thank you, sir.